Good morning, beautiful beings. So today we're doing a 25-minute yoga practice to help us maybe release anything we may be holding, any stresses, and tune in with our breath, with our mind, body, and also just to get the body working, get some stretching in. So and when you're ready, just find a comfortable seat, whatever that may mean for you. I really like this little position. I'm just seated this way, and we're going to find a nice neutral spine. And when you feel good, go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls to really relax down our shoulders and move with our breath. So we're going to move the shoulders up as we breathe in, rolling them back and down as we exhale. Doing a few of those once again. Move with your breath, exhale down. Nice slow rolls. One more. Real big. Good. And let's do them to the front. So inhale your shoulders up. Really release it down. Once again. Let it all go. Two more. Releasing breath. Let them go. Shake it out. Good. And as we sit here, we can put our fingers in the mudra with our index finger and thumb touching if you wish. Relaxing the face. And we want to tune in to our breath here. So let's take 3 conscious breaths together. And then we will set an intention for our practice. So let's breathe in. Nice and deep. Breathing it out. Let's breathe it in. Let it all go. One more time, really big. Maybe sigh it out. All right. Now maybe we set our intention for our practice, for our day. It could be as simple as being at peace, maybe handling anything life gives us today with calm, communicating better, whatever that may be. And put our hands at our heart, thumb touching the heart. As we let this intention free, let's raise our arms out and up. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open, whatever feels better. Reaching up to the sky. And exhale them down. Let's come up to our hands and knees and start getting that body moving and warm, so we can extend that left leg to the back and just hold it straight. Why don't we bend and straighten it, keeping it parallel to the earth. So bend, keeping that core tight, straighten, and place it down. Maybe kind of move forward and back, getting a little stretch on that leg. Bring it down, do the right leg this time. Just holding it back. Now lift it parallel. We're going to bend and straighten that leg, but keep it flexed. Bend, straighten, flex. Release it to the earth and do those little swing back and forth. Getting that, the calves a little warmed up. And let's go ahead and that left leg meet the right leg in plank. A little back and forth here. And go ahead and go into our first downward dog. So push your hips back, pushing away at the mat. Legs are hip width apart. You can pedal the legs and start to get them warmed up. You don't have to have your heels on the earth. Just start to warm up the legs. See if you can get your head between your hands. Inhale yourself to plank. Drop the knees. And we will start to come into a low cobra here. Making sure our shoulders are down. Your hips can be on your mat. And release your back. Roll those toes. Inhale yourself to plank. Just breathe here. And push yourself to downward dog. And walk yourself up to your hands. Letting that back just go up, down, and forward fold. You can bend the knee slightly. Really let that back relax and be free. You can let your neck go, shake it out. Why don't we grab our elbows to really allow ourselves to let go here. Breathing. Sometimes I like to just shake it out and get out whatever. Gotta come out here. Swing back and forth. And now with intention, we're going to slowly start rising up. Real slow, real slow. You can let your arms go. Just come on up. Slow, slow, slow. Let the head come last and bring your arms beside you. Out and up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, then back to forward fold. Touch the earth if you can. Come halfway. Elongate the spine, breathe in. Exhale down. And I'm coming up on my toes here. And releasing. Just a few coming up on my toes and letting that go. And release to forward fold. I'm going to step that left leg back to a lunge with my fingertips still by my front foot. Feeling that out, how it feels on that back leg, nice and strong. Straight back leg, slightly bent. We're going to raise up into our lunge. Breathing, reaching up, keeping that core engaged and in. Let's open up to warrior two. Strong legs. We're not letting it collapse inward, keeping it out. Find a steady gaze. And let's drop that front elbow onto our right leg and get a nice extension through the side. Once again, keeping as if there's a wall behind you. You want to keep your shoulder blades in line. Reach, breathe, and slowly exhale your way back up. Let's face forward once again to that lunge. And really just give a little back bend here. Breathe in and lower those hands. Let's drop that back knee. Get a little extra stretch in the hip flexor. Why don't we rise up? Breathe in and exhale back down. We're going to straighten and push our hips back. Straighten that front leg, pushing the hips back and getting a nice hamstring stretch right here in the right leg. You're going to breathe in, and on your exhale, we can get a little deeper with our stretch. Letting go, really trying to relax that leg so that we're not straining. And only go as far as feels good for you. Get a stretch in there. And slowly come back up. Plant those hands. Raise that back leg. Let's go ahead and raise our right hand to the sky. Get a twist. Really reaching up. And exhale down. Right leg goes back to downward dog. You can still pedal the feet, or if you can find stability here, go ahead, breathe. You're using your fingertips here to hold your weight too, not just your wrists. And inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or you can use your knees here. Bending the elbows to upward dog. Breathe in. And exhale to downward dog. Walk the feet to your hands. And that nice stretch all the way up. And let it go. Give a little shake out here. You can side up, side up. And let's slowly lift up once again. Hands going out and up to the sky. Whew, meeting at the heart. Okay, so we're going to do a little face stretch for our muscles. Sometimes we neglect the face. So let's open the mouth really wide up and out. And now, like you're saying, ooh. Just stretch. Now, bend your lip over your teeth. And give a nice, really weird skeleton-looking stretch here. And these are good for keeping your face young, anti-aging for your face. So, now let's play with the forehead. Frown and open. Squint and open. Maybe massaging out your forehead and giving some love to your face here. Okay. So let's breathe in, arms go out and up. Little back bend and exhale them down to the earth. Let go. Halfway up. Elongate, really long spine, straight, and bend. Go ahead and bring that right leg back to your runner's lunge here. Breathe. And let's raise our hands up into our lunge. Nice strong back leg. And exhale to warrior two. Bending that front leg if we can, parallel to the mat here. Finding that steady gaze in front of you. That warrior inside. Strong arms. Breathing. And let's exhale that front arm onto that front leg and open to that side. Reaching. Shoulder blades on top of one another. And exhale, back up. Back to forward facing lunge. Breathe in, little back bend here. And bring those hands down beside you. So let's drop that back knee and do a little hip flexor stretch here. So raise up, arms go up, breathe in, and exhale down. We're going to straighten that front leg and get that opposite stretch right here in the hamstring. So remembering that we relaxing here, that leg, and we go a little deeper with our exhales. So find your breath here. Find what feels good. And let's bring that leg back up. Raising that back knee, plant that right hand beside your foot and lift the left arm to the sky and reach. Getting a little twist for breathing here. And back down. Both hands are planted. We're going to give that back, give this front foot to the back into downward dog. Can we straighten our heels to the earth this time? Really push back through the arms. Next, inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend at the elbows and up dog. Opening the heart. Back to down dog. You can walk or step or jump back to your hands. And forward fold. Heel toe your toes out a bit to where they're hip length apart. We're going to go into our chair. So raising those arms up beside those ears, bending as we're sitting in a chair. And forward fold. Let it go, shake the legs out. And all the way up. Let's go ahead and turn to the wide side of our mat. Get those legs nice, far apart, toes pointing out. We're going into goddess with a lion's breath. So we're going to bring our arms out and up, go into our goddess, and back up. And this time we're going to add the lion's breath, tongue out all the way. Express our fierce inner lion as we exhale. Good, bending at the elbows, bringing them down beside you. Again, inhaling up, exhale, let it all go. Again. If you didn't already, let this last one, you exhale all that you have in through lion's breath. So inhale and let it all out till you got nothing left. Good. Stay bent. Go ahead and put your hands behind your head here. Back is nice and straight. We're going to just do a little oblique, reaching for those knees side to side. Breathe in as you come up. Exhale, a little crunch here. Breathe in, little crunch. Breathe in, move with the breath. The bigger the breath, the more the release. So really exhale it out. Just last two here. One, and straighten those legs. Reach up to the sky. Open your arms to where you're like a star here, really taking up a lot of space. And know that you're worthy to take up this space. Take up as much space as you can. Really expand yourself and put yourself out there right here. Open your heart. Maybe look up a little. And let it go. Let's heel toe, just step back in to feet meet at the front of the mat. So I'll just do a little freestyle here. Just shake it out. Shake your body. Shake your legs. Make whatever noise you need to make. And slowly come to seated. All right, let's scooch our booty back, straighten our legs out in front of us. Bring our arms up. We're going to do a forward fold, flexing those toes, keeping that spine tall as we bend at the hips. And if you can, grab your toes, put your hands on your shin, whatever feels good for you. If you have it in your flexibility, just go down. And the key is to feel that stretch, but to find relaxation here. So let's close your eyes and tune in to your legs, tune into your hamstrings, your back, and just breathe here. And I like to give myself a foot massage while I'm here. So if you can reach your feet, give them some love. And keep breathing, letting those thoughts go with each breath. Keeping a relaxed face, relaxed forehead. Intensify your breath. If there's thoughts that are stuck, feels like it's a little hard to get them out, intensify your breath. Really exhale bigger. Blow them away. If you can reach your head to your knees, maybe give them some love too. And kiss my knees. And we're slowly come back up. Going to bend my left leg across the body, parallel to the mat. I'm going to go into pigeon, just moving that right leg back. So find what feels good for you. If you want to move your leg to be really in your sit bones, your heel can be right in to your crotch. Just cannot think of a better word for that. So find what feels good. If you want a deeper hip stretch, you can keep it parallel to the mat like me. And hold it here. Maybe push, making sure the shoulders are down. You can try to just push a little bit to get a little back bend and really feel that stretch here. Sitting up tall. If it's in your practice and you have it in you, you can bend that back leg and grab it with our right hand. I'm doing here. Only do what feels good for you and what your body is ready for. And if you did that, let that leg go slowly. Start to bring that front foot back in. Plant those hands, downward dog. Exhale to downward dog. And inhale to plank. This time we will bend the right leg forward and just go right into pigeon. Find a position that feels good for you again. And maybe just getting that little back bend here if it feels good for you. Otherwise, you can find a nice position, whether it's bent here, at the elbows, or just neutral. But I'm pushing back a little bit to feel a little bit more of a stretch. And breathing deep through these tough times, through these postures that might challenge you a bit, just breathing deep through them. So again, if it's in your flexibility range, I'm going to grab that back leg. This side's a little more challenging for me. Super nice thigh hip flexor stretch. Otherwise, stay in your pigeon, keep breathing. And slowly let that back leg go. Bring that right leg to meet the back in plank. Hold that plank. We're going to end with our last posture with Kapalbhati breath, which is intense breaths out through the nose, deep, quick exhales. So let's hold this plank, find a point to stare at, and just exhale really big. The inhales come naturally. Keep going. Push that air out. Push it out. Stay strong. Keep going. Not collapsing here. We're staying strong in the integrity of the plank. Keep breathing out. And good. Breathe in. Drop the knees. Go ahead and right into your big cobra here or your upward dog and open that heart. Breathe. Push back into child's pose where we will end our practice. Nice relaxing forehead to the earth, reaching forward. We're going to reach forward for this first little bit, and then we're just going to relax our arms and let ourselves surrender to the earth. Drop that forehead. I love ending in child's pose. I can stay here for a long time. So if it feels good for your legs, do this. If it doesn't, you can find Shavasana. Maybe if there's any other kinks you need to get out before we end, go ahead and do that. The arm stretches, and then we're going to just settle in for this last few moments that we have to really set the intention and find that peace for the day. So letting it all go, we're really hugging Mother Earth here, letting hands are down, facing the earth, the forehead's down, really in a posture of release and surrender. So try to tune into that and just keep breathing and allowing your body to fully relax. You can stay in this posture if it feels comfortable for you, as long as you want to and need to really relax and let go. I'm going to end off with bending at my elbows, palms facing each other, and my hands going above my head in prayer. Coming seated, hands meeting at the heart. Am I setting an intention to act from the heart today, to live heart-centered with love, to interact and communicate with love, love myself, love others. Now my hands will go to my third eye, that I may be open to the wisdom of spirit, open to intuition, creative flow. And now above my head, in honor of the divine and all that is amazing and great. Back to my heart, and I thank you for joining me for this 30-minute practice. And I honor you for your truth and your true nature and beauty and divinity. Namaste.